1,175 pounds to 1218. You want to do a deal right quick?
Yeah, let's do it real quick.
Let's do it. Step out. We got to step out here. These people got to see your sweater, you know.
Exactly.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a lady here. I'm pretty sure most of you have already heard, and I'm pretty proud of her. She is our brand new appointed United States Secretary of Agriculture, Brooke Rollins. I've only known Brooke since she was about 6. I told her a while ago I probably did an interview with her when she was 7 or 8 years old, but neither one of us are going to. We're not going to admit to that, okay? Brooke, I know, and I was not surprised when you got that appointment, but you were working before you were officially in. Am I correct?
Well, I still have to get the vote, so I'm still the nominee. But listen, how about the amazing Terry Starnes and this incredible steer show? So glad to be here with all of you. And let's give a big round of applause for all the incredible people that are working to make this happen.
Brooke, thank you so much. Well, and here's the deal. She's kind of got a vested interest in this deal. She had a son show yesterday, you know, and she comes from that background. Her mom was our 4-H horse coach when you were growing up. So we got that deal done. And I said, actually, I was talking to Gary Rosenbush, your old ag teacher, and I said, I was not surprised, but it kind of snuck up on me. And I got to thinking about it, and I thought, my gosh, you're not going to find anybody to delegate, point fingers, put the right people in the right places, and work for the United States agriculture industry than this lady right here. I promise you. I promise you. Brooke, thank you so much for stopping by here today. It's so great to see you. You grew up around this deal right here, no doubt about it. And I got to tell them this, what I told you a while ago, real quick. I said, I know Brooke, I almost said Brooke Rollins, well enough to know that she was a presidential aide in the previous, for Mr. Trump. I said she would be in some kind of Middle East peace treaty meeting, and she would go, Mr. President, could you hold on just 1 second? Yes, boys, it is the day to wash those steers, you know. Now, no, just do it. Just, okay, I'm back. Now, where were we? I know her well enough. She's an Aggie, too, by the way, in case you're wondering. And I will forgive her. She graduated from Texas A&M, and then she went over to Austin for a little while to for that other school over there, and got a little bit further education. Brooke, thank you so much, dear, for coming by today. Always good to see you. Your mom was here yesterday, our new state representative. This is an overachieving family she's from. She's got one of the twins is down the street at TCU. The other one is still in Glen Rose. She's a principal at the middle school. There's no end to them. Great family. It's a pleasure to know y'all and your family. Thank you so much. And thank you for taking time out for us here today. Thank you, ma'am. We got that little deal done. And Brooke, you told me in a message the other day to yell if there was something that I wanted to discuss. Well, you asked for it, lady. We're gonna make it get right. I'm behind on a class, but I'm about to get in on it. I think that was worth it to get an interview with that young lady. Class 34, medium weight European crosses. Number 2, A. Keenan Kutzenberger, FFA, College Station. 59, Maddox Heath Abshire, FFA from Anahuac. 103, Ava Cordell, 4-H member from Holiday, Texas. 205, Emma Morris, 4-H from Seymour. 252, Brady Harrelson, FFA from Denison. 311, Yair Bustamante, FFA, Fort Worth. 420, Ava Lee Scott, FFA from Brock. 437, Taylor Simpson, 4-H, Early, Texas. 482, Gavin Roberts, FFA from Mansfield. 531, Raylyn Faith Thomas, FFA from Robstown. 538, Braxton Staten, 4-H, Rosanke, Texas. 549, Benjamin Bartell, FFA from Collinsville. 571, Addison Wiley, FFA from Seguin. 587, Augustus Olson, 4-H, Hereford, Texas. 699, Emily Carter, FFA from Commerce. 716, Charles Belt, 4-H, Gatesville. 812, Joseph Grodegut, 4-H, Hereford, Texas. 814, Sadin Colick, 4-H from Hereford. 816, Corbin Marsh, 4-H member from Hereford. 873, Cole Webb, FFA, Denver City. 917, Grant Haynes, 4-H member from Clarendon. 926, Bailey Brown, FFA from Dumas. 947, Gabriella Kelly, FFA, Eagle Pass. 1004, William Atkinson, 4-H member from Ennis. 1025, Kaylee Harper, 4-H from Waxahachie. 1042, Carson Snyder, 4-H, Midlothian. 1076, Cole Stevenson, an FFA member from Eustis. 1143, Kennedy Ramage, FFA, Muleshoe. 1212, Dustin Coursey, FFA from Floydada. 1347, Tylee Bowler, 4-H member from Gonzales. 1370, Hadley Bowers, a 4-H member from Groom. 1419, Cameron Bourne, FFA, Groover. 1424, Riley Atbauer, FFA member from Groover. 1477, Colton Needham, FFA from Gunter. 1587, J.P. Baggerman, FFA from Happy. 1691, Camden Fullwood, FFA, Roscoe. 1793, Taylor Bruner, FFA from Howe. 1910, Wyatt Lorenzen, FFA, Johnson City. (1993), Olivia Shortnessy, 4-H member from Crandall. 2059, Luke Nelson, FFA, Crum. 2172, Melanie Spear, 4-H from Marquez. 2174, Jaylee Stanton, 4-H, Buffalo. 2177, Braxton Cutter from Gilbert, FFA. Gilbert from Leonard, an FFA member there. 2190, Kaylee Anderson, 4-H from Cleveland. 2221, Camry Kendrick, 4-H, Llano. 2237, Larry Alexander, Alexandra Scott, 4-H member from Llano. 2277, Blakely Nosef, 4-H member from Lubbock. 2359, Caston Frizzell, FFA, Mansfield. 2579, Casey Ryder Griffin, FFA, Midlothian. 2653, Rainey Vinson, FFA, Moran. 2771, Abby Klein, FFA, Yorktown. 2864, Victoria Wright, 4-H, Perrytown. 2911, Cannon Wayne Peters, FFA, from Livingston. 2916, Laura Sanders, FFA, from Palacios. 2921, Brooklyn Neal, FFA, Pampa, Texas. 2957, Colby Saffel, a 4-H member from Springtown. 3055, Kenley Martin, FFA, from Plains. 3075, Leah Norenberg. Hey, let's give these a round of applause that are leaving out right now. Thank you, young people. We appreciate what you do for us. 3088, Henry Angley, FFA, from Ponder. 3206, Isabel Hart, FFA, Quitman. 3358, Jarrett Poole, 4-H, from Henderson. 3423, Madeline Gonzalez, 4-H, Snyder. 3601, Harrison Lipham, 4-H, from Aspermont. 3604, Baylor Begley, FFA, Stratford. 3817, Isabella Noe, FFA, Anna, Texas. 3893, Cooper Hod, 4-H, Brenham. 3963, Roy McCoy, FFA, White Deer. And 4131, Cody Barnett, a 4-H member from Decatur.
tremendous class out here to talk and to study and discuss, and some real close calls heading out the ring. The boy's gold calf, I could never get that calf spine to set down any me. Kind of wanted to coil up. The chocolate and white spotted one, extra wide and chunky fresh, a little wobbly behind, a little refined, and man, this is tough. You know, and to be honest with you, hey, if you want like these cattle at the upper end in a different alignment, that's okay. But I guess to be honest with you, when you put these steers in motion, there are two athletes within this group that have giant feet, giant legs, and can flat get out and go. It's the young lady in the pink and the young man here in second. How do you sort this pair of athletes at the upper end of this class? I tell you what, with this young lady, obviously I asked her, pink is her favorite color. Kind of had that figured out. When that girl gets this steer set up, he is naturally just an incredibly built creature in terms of his foot, his bone, his comfort. Steer's got genuine spread. He's got a strong head about him. I think that is just a quality calf. And, you know, maybe an older showman loin him just a little bit. Then it gets even more wild. Young man with the sharp shirt here in second. I complimented him. Looking good today. This steer's ability to bring his neck right out of the top of his shoulder and have a flat back and a big set of feet and legs, pretty impressive. He's not as jazzy build up front as what our class winner is, but he's right there in contention. Young lady in third, the EST steer in terms of width and mass. I mean, this booger is wide and burly from his pole to his hole. It's all stout. Problem is his blade goes a little out. His crest gets a little mature for a D2 steer. I want a little more juvenile look, but I mean to tell you, he is 8 foot wide. Steer that's interesting is in fourth, and this nose ring steer, you know, bottom line, I think it's cool that we have him cool-eared and cool-headed. I don't trust his head. He's a little refined-headed, and I think his head matches his skeletal width. It's all a little closed up. Now, you want to talk about an absolute cobra-necked, flat-backed one. I think his attitude is poor because he doesn't want to show for the girl. He spends more time pulling back than he does forward. If this steer would relax and go up and out instead of back and down, I think that steer's tremendous. I get this view right there of him. He can't run with those three in terms of stoutness and feature. On the stand, this steer I would have in the top three without a doubt. When he gets in motion, his rear feet leave the building in terms of want to bring that back in him. I mean, beautiful handling, great touching, clean-bodied steer, strong about his head, good about his muscle. Just got to make his hind leg just a little sounder. This guy wants to turtle his neck down in him just a little different. This is a big, extended, pretty steer with big bones, just a nickel flat in his side, a little deep in his throat line. Front view of this white calf gets him in trouble. He's the chestiest, the fattest down through his lower shoulder, but he's good-bodied, he's thick-ended. I like that calf a good deal. From a profile, some of you may be wondering why this steer isn't up higher. When he gets in motion, he will pull his pins down and in, and he'll pull his hock in when he goes away. I want to have just a stronger view when that steer leads right away from me. Really a powerfully built steer here, just a little mechanical in his motion on both ends. Needs to be sounder. Really a jazzy built one here in 10th, but he ran out of muscle in this particular heat. Needs more twist, needs more stifle, but man, you can tell that guy wants to be at Fort Worth. Heads up, alert, good looking. Tremendous class here in D2. Let's congratulate our Fort Worth exhibitors.
Thank you, Judge. Here are your results. Class 34, medium weight, European cross. First place, entry number 103, Ava Cordell, 4-H from Holiday, Texas. In second, 3893, Cooper Hodde. Hodde, I think that's how you would say that. Hodde, not TT. You're not like Gordon Hodde, but Hodde. Yeah. Cooper, 4-H member from